I just need one more taste to make a decision. Decisions. 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 Yay.
Hey guys, welcome to Regular Talk. I'm your host Ebony. Today I have a dope artist. She sings, she plays music, she produces. She is Softboy Lex. What's going on?
Hey, dope introduction.
Nice.
Let's get it.
I do want to start off like this is our first time meeting, so hey, what's up?
Hey.
I actually discovered your work from it was a collab with Airbnb and a space for artists called correct me if I'm wrong, WMA space.
Yeah.
It was a collab. I didn't make it to the show where you performed, but I did research like your name and stuff, and I was like, all right, she's pretty dope. I checked you out on SoundCloud. I was like, I need to have her on the show. So basically, that's pretty much how, like, I heard your music, and I was like, she has to be on the show. So shout out to that. Shout out to Instagram for helping me find new artists.
Connections.
So tell us a little bit about that event and how did you kind of get placed into that lineup to perform?
Again, thank you for having me.
Mm-hmm.
This is dope. That show was probably like the third show that I've ever done as a solo artist, as Softboy. I don't know how it happened. All of a sudden, and I don't want to say like overnight. This isn't overnight, but all of a sudden you'll kind of bring your head up from under all the newspapers and, and work, and someone has noticed you at that point. And Major Stage called me in like mid-May, and they said that they had heard something on my SoundCloud and they'd be interested in doing a show. And that was my first show, and I decided at that point I couldn't hide behind anything anymore. Someone likes what I was doing, what I was trying to present.
Yep.
Let me take this risk, trying to sell some tickets. So thank you for Major Stage for giving me that opportunity. I did my first show at Drum. And then I'm not sure if someone was at that show or something was in the air, and I started getting a couple other shows from that event. So a couple weeks after that, Liana Banks and Stone Blue on Instagram contacted me. They work for WMA Spaces, and I think they're also in affiliation with Airbnb, exclusively with that space.
Right.
And they wanted to promote up-and-coming female artists from the city. And I was lucky enough to be on the bill for their Pride event.
Dope.
And I did that. That was one of my second or third shows, and
Shout out to them. Taking your risks and doing your thing. That's
really what all this is. Yeah.
Right. So tell us a little bit about the name Softboy Lex. Like, where did that derive from?
Softboy is a fairly new name. I was going by Lex Quest on Instagram, and that was due to my show that I started because I wanted to find a way to cope with my Instagram addiction. And I made a daily live show asking questions to my fans and followers, allowing them to interact with me throughout the day.
Okay.
That I didn't like the way that sounded, Lex Quest, although that name came from, I know I'm going in two different spaces.
No, it's
but
fine.
Just want to get you to this point. That name came from asking questions, but also paying homage to hip hop. Tribe Called Quest,
Nice.
Quest Love, that kind of thing. So I thought that'd be cool. I didn't even like saying it, so.
Right.
That being said, I did have some friends and 5 followers that would come along, and one of them is a young woman that I'm currently dating. We were on the train with a bunch of other queer artists of other mediums, and I don't remember exactly how this happened, but we were talking about something, and she said, yeah, or they said, whatever's really correct is this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Softboy. And I was like,
ooh, there it is.
That's it. That's who I am.
Yeah.
Soft boy. Like, soft boy in its flesh. Like,
represents, yeah.
So to me, long-winded answer of what a soft boy is I think I'm very androgynous.
Okay.
I think that I'm a young boy at heart. Like, I'm a young boy at heart. And I've always been a young boy. And I think there's a degree of softness, of pastel.
Right. Nice. I love that word. Yes.
Yeah. That I'm about. It's just, it's a special. I don't know yet. It's developing into its own thing.
Right.
But I very much feel identified to it.
Cool. So let's definitely talk about how you got into music. Like, when did you know, like, this is what I want to do, like, music? Let me start here.
I think I've always wanted to do something artistically.
Right.
That's just been the way that I've been able to express myself. I was never a good student necessarily, unless I was building a diorama or playing in band.
Right.
Other than that, I didn't care. And even band, I didn't really care. I just liked doing it. When did I figure out that I wanted to play music and go on this route?
Right.
I don't fuck with society shit. Like, I just don't. I don't agree with having to work a 9 to 5. I don't agree to, like, certain rules and regulations, and it really bothers me that a lot of us, and myself included, have been brainwashed to think that I need to do X, Y, and Z to be accomplished and to be happy and whatever else. So for me, I've been trying to find, like, through motivational quotes and people and the role models and the greats and those that those that aren't so great, I've just been trying to pick up gems. I've just taken little anecdotes from different things in my life, and I know a few things. Like, I don't like rules that much.
Right. You don't want to conform to what society.
I don't want to conform. I want to be able to express myself the way I want to express myself, and I want to make a living off of doing what I give a shit about. Period.
It's important.
Period.
So important.
And I think we should all be doing that. So the reason why I chose music, it's the one thing that I've been able to do. I've been playing the sax since I was 8 and reading. Well, I started playing the recorder when I was like 6, 7.
Wow.
Reading music. That happened to be something, I guess, that I was good at. And so I stuck with it. And that's just been, like, the easiest form of expression.
Right. Never got bored with it, kind of. Yeah.
Never. And I figured, like, okay, this is something that I've been doing for a certain amount of time. If I just take the time to hone it in and polish it, then I could make a living off of this. And there's no reason why I can't.
Cool.
And I want to be the living proof of that.
You also produce and make your own music, write your own songs and all that good stuff. Tell us a bit about that. Like, are you more into the studio side? Do you want to be behind the scenes, or do you like being up front?
I'm having a hard time with that personally lately, because I think all of it is important to me. I like to be creative, but the moment it begins to feel like too much work is when my brain starts getting a little like, so there is a lot of fun in like creating this character, Softboy, and whatever that visually what that is, and then there's a lot of fun in writing those songs. There's a lot of fun in also making sure that sonically, it sounds the way I want it to.
Right.
Where I recorded it with this particular mic or in this setting or with these people. So to me, all of it is super important. I don't know what I like more.
Right.
I think I like
together.
all of it.
Yeah.
I like I said, these first shows were my first shows.
Right.
And I learned that I really do like performing. But I also like the other side too.
Yeah.
So I don't know. All of it is important. It's all art.
I think
How do you get it out?
Right.
And what people do you bring along with you to do it is like.
Nice.
That's what I care about.
It's cool. I just think that's important. Like, you being able to, like, have a record and you did behind the scenes work. You're singing it. You're writing your own music. So that's so authentic and it's pretty dope. You don't see a lot of that. So like when you have it here in the flesh, and it's kind of like, all right, that's real refreshing. It's pretty dope. Pretty cool. So you do play a lot of instruments.
Yeah.
Like she has a guitar here, guys. She's she's jamming out as we're talking. How many instruments do you play, or have or own? Or
so here's the thing, right? I think that you put me in a room with kids from Juilliard or something like that. You'll find that a lot of them know how to play a lot of instruments. I think when you're a musician, you like sounds.
Yeah.
You're gonna figure out how things make sounds.
Yep.
So I like to say that I can play anything.
Your style of music, it definitely brings like a kind of like a sense of like nostalgic kind of feel. Like when I hear it, when I listen to it, like I hear like a little bit of like 90s hip hop in it. You know what I'm saying? Like I hear a little bit of like, if I must say, like even like kind of the Harlem Renaissance kind of jazz kind of feel. You know what I'm saying? Like, is that something that you purposely do? Like, are you kind of like impacted by those eras to how you present your music to us now?
My influences come from my experiences as a human being, as an adult. I don't know if I intentionally try to do these things. These are just these are the languages and the expressions that I can express myself in currently.
Nice.
And black music is a huge part of that. Black American music, and that's jazz, and that's funk, and that's hip hop, and that's trap, and that's pop.
It's all a part of it, yeah.
All of it, and I think that's just a huge influence. I know what makes me feel good, so I try to add those things in there.
It's cool. I like it. I like going back in the 90s and hip hop era. Like it never gets old. Like that's why we have the music we have today, because of those influences back then. So that's pretty dope. And I knew like even the saxophone, like you have a song, I think it's titled "Stumbling Friends" or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Not something like that. Like that's the title, right? It's dope. Like if you guys get the chance, go on her SoundCloud and listen to that song. Like it's like the way it comes in, like the saxophone, like it's so like it puts me in a good mood. Like it's really dope. So
thanks, man. That's dope.
So what do you want people to take from your music? Like what's the message that you're putting out that you want listeners to receive?
I want people to listen to my music and think, I can do that, or I can do something. That's really it.
It's a big message. As little as it sounds, that's cool.
I try to do positive things in there.
Yeah.
I also want my music to be, as I go on this journey, I think I hold back a little bit. Okay. With what I should say or need to say, because there's song structure and there's good things to say and bad things to say. So I want it to just be eventually a journal and a diary, which it is, and to some degree. Yeah. But I think I could go deeper, and I think people want that when you listen to music, when you listen to art, when you see art or whatever that is. You're trying to take something from it. Exactly. So I want to give as much as I can without holding back. Cause I think I'm a little defiant with my attitude and with my music, but I think there's a degree that I think there's a cookie cutter situation that I'm going through.
Is there a reason you're not going as deep as you're saying you want to be, or does it just come with time?
I think it comes with time. I think when people describe me, the first thing they'll say is like, wow, you're so unapologetic. Mm-hmm. Wow, you do what you want. You're so unique. And yeah, to some degree, yes, but there's definitely moments where I'm thinking, what did this person think? What did that person think? Yeah. What is my mother and my grandmother going to think?
Right. So I just wanted to ask like a general question, like not a general question, but like if you got the chance to collab with anyone, dead or alive, who would it be and why?
Oh, good question. Earth, Wind, and Fire is one of my favorite bands of all time, so it'd be really cool to play with them.
That's a good choice.
That's just one of those. Alive, there is a ton of artists. There's so many artists that I want to work with right now. Pharrell's definitely probably a huge inspiration. I think as far as role models go and
Mhm.
icons, it's something that that's someone who I identify with the most.
He is.
That's
definitely,
just kind of like where I want to be
He's still
at.
with the times too. Like we gotta like
Timeless.
remember he was from the nerd. Like he back there like when we were in
He doesn't
high school.
age
Now he
musically or physically.
Seriously,
Like, so
we need that water he's drinking.
Missy Elliott, anybody from the 90s.
Yeah.
Anybody that's a musician I want to work with. Like,
Right.
just because you have a knowledge of music
You have
that I might not have.
Exactly.
And we can share that. We can share that.
So, anything new coming up? New music, new endeavors, new performances? Anything you want to let us know so we can check out for?
Yeah, definitely. Always new stuff. I'm always about new. My newest idea and venture is something called Ghetto Desk Series. If you're familiar with Tiny Desk,
Yeah.
Ghetto Desk.
Okay.
And Ghetto Desk is gonna feature and showcase artists like myself,
Nice.
underground artists in the city, especially in New York
So
City.
dope.
We have a ton of us out here.
It's so many.
So why not?
That people don't know about. Yeah.
That people don't know about. So why not do a little showcase? And I want it to be just a small, intimate event
Okay.
where maybe a 20-minute set. Our first group will be Chocolate Brown. Well, the artist's name is Chocolate Brown, and he's accompanied by a band.
Okay.
Really dope. So I just can't wait to share that with everyone else.
That sounds really cool, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, just a little meet and greet / intimate concert series.
Yeah.
Featuring people like us.
Definitely.
Other
Look
than
forward to that. Yeah.
bro, it'll be dope. And you guys are all invited.
Ow.
It's for you. It'll
Cool,
be on
cool,
YouTube.
cool.
It'll be on the internet.
Nice. And any events or performances coming up?
I don't have any shows coming up. No. I do. September 5th with Roundtable Records.
Okay.
I have a show coming up. But I'm trying to stay away from the shows for a little bit.
Right.
The shows were, like I said, that was my first time doing those and just kind of seeing where I stand as a performer.
Gotcha.
So doing that, I've taken away some data. I'm gonna go back to the lab, figure out what I need to do. Yes, mold that together. I do plan on an EP. Don't have a date for you, but it'll come out and it'll be dope. It'll be worth it. So we're all going on this journey together.
Nice.
But the most immediate thing you can catch me at is gonna be the Ghetto Desk.
Ghetto Desk, guys. That sounds cool. Well, I'm invited, so you guys make sure you're there too. So.
Yeah.
I'm sure your social media you'll start posting more when it gets closer to the time where you get that going. If you don't mind like just telling everyone your social media handle.
It is at softboy.lex, softboy.lex. If you type in softboy.lex, you can find that on SoundCloud as well.
Cool.
That's also my email address.
Cool. Well, you guys heard it. Hit her up. She's available. Hit her up. Get some work merging collabs going on. Thank you again for being on the show. This was a pleasure.
Thank you for having me, man. For real.
We're gonna actually make little cheers and cups and all that good stuff.
Let's do it.
Ow. Thank
Cheers
you.
to life.
Until next time, guys. Peace.